Hello, welcome to Best of Rank Mode F1 2021 at Circuit of the Americas, starting P5. And getting an okay launch. Now uphill onto the first turn, a very tricky turn at the start. Going very wide there, even off the track. And safely returning to the track, maintaining P5. For the moment, actually now P6. As I got past. Not taking too much risk through the S's. And now another flowy part of the circuit, again uphill. Taking a lot of curb, actually too much.
Yellow flag.
Now getting a nice exit, again off the track, oops. Now the hairpin B for the long straight, some carnage there in front. I need a great exit and gonna get a good slipstream here. So let's see what I can do at the end of this straight. Slipstream is working well. Now braking, yeah, didn't have the balls to actually outbrake them. So I'm still in P5. And now the nice slow section, which usually is good for racing. But I'm not able to put an attack on anybody right now. Onto the long couple of right-handers. Honestly, full throttle. Now this blind left-hander. And then another left-hander. And then into lap 2. And now entering the S's in lap 2. Seemingly a bit quicker than the car in front, as you can see, having nice pace.
Okay, clear.
Especially here, I get really very close. Such a difficult track this. This is the most difficult track of the game, I think. All the height differences and blind corners. Just very tricky. I'm braking at around 70 meters for the hairpin. I need a good exit. I am getting a good exit, as you can see, nicely taking a slipstream once again. Being a bit too shabby on the ERS. Because when I try to outbrake him, he just takes a wider line. Then we collide. Because he tried to stay within the track. And yeah, I guess I kind of pushed him wide. But surely I'm faster than him, so I'm gonna try to take him in the next lap with the RS. The correction there. Yeah, exiting that slow turn is really difficult. It's really easy to spin there. Nicely taking the left-hander, which always gives a very satisfying feeling. Now in lap 3, right behind the car in front. Actually, car in front pulls away suddenly. So now he's on like 0.8 of a second. So he's gonna get himself DRS for the next straight, which is not good for me, of course. Nicely taking the apex onto the back straight. And getting DRS. We're right now very far away from the car in front, as you can see. In the braking zone I can catch up quite a lot, as you can see. That's always a nice part about braking zones. And now the cars in front switching positions. And the person right in front of me now actually has front wing damage, so he boxes for a new front wing. So in the next lap I should be able to catch P3. Already having DRS on the car in front. And nicely catching up onto turn 1. Also pretty blind apex that. And this left-hander also is very much blind. So you really have to guess where you're going. It's so difficult. But I'm doing quite well, as you can see. Now downhill onto the hairpin. And having a nice distance to the car in front. Exiting out a bit wide over the white line, but didn't get a warning. Although warnings don't mean anything in ranked mode, luckily. And now getting a great advantage on the car in front. And easily passing him, even before the braking zone. Exiting out a bit wide.
You made it look easy. Gap to car in front is 4.3 seconds.
So yeah, finally having that P3. Shouldn't get too nervous now though. And funnily enough, because I tried to keep within the track limits, I made this guy spin around. Well, ultimately he did himself, but it was kind of funny. And the funny thing is that I didn't even succeed to keep within the track limits. Now onto the last turn in lap 4. So we're about to enter the last lap, and the car behind actually has a better pace than mine. So that's gonna make me somewhat vulnerable in the last lap. And he's not putting a tag on me just yet, because it's just very risky in turn 1, and on the back straight it's very much easier. So gotta find a way to actually step up my game in the S's, which is gonna be very difficult. And I am having a nice run, especially around here. But it's not gonna be enough to clear my DRS window. So now onto the DRS straight. Car behind not catching up very much, but then suddenly he does. Now defending on the inside, forcing him wide off the track, which happens very often in that turn, and now he's ahead of me. So he kind of took the position off the track, but not technically, I guess, because he's not getting penalized. Now out of the slow turn, I had to correct the car, and therewith lost the possibility of a P3. And the car behind actually tried a Verstappen 2017 on me, which failed. So now finishing off the last lap. And it was a shame to miss out on the podium position, but it was a good race, nice track, and I enjoyed it. Hope you did too, and thank you for watching.